From September 22 to November 4, 2025, the planet Mars, the symbol of our motivation, strength, and actions, will be traveling through the sign of Scorpio, one of the most intense and transformative positions for this fiery planet. Mars in astrology is not just about aggression or external conflict. It is the inner engine that pushes us forward, the force that makes us wake up in the morning and strive to achieve something, defend ourselves, or conquer our fears. Every person has Mars in their natal chart, but when Mars changes sign in the sky, it colors the collective atmosphere for everyone. During these weeks, our motives, desires, and even ways of taking action will be influenced by the qualities of Scorpio. When we talk about Mars, we are talking about how we move forward, how we fight, how we assert ourselves. And while the essence of Mars is one and the same, action, willpower, motivation, its expression is very different depending on the zodiac sign it occupies. Imagine a soldier who is sent into battle. In Aries, Mars fights recklessly and directly, without hesitation, rushing into the front line. In Virgo, Mars acts with calculation, carefully planning each step, analyzing risks, and sometimes even hesitating because of perfectionism. In Capricorn, Mars is disciplined and strategic. It follows rules, patiently climbs the ladder of success, and relies on order. But in Scorpio, Mars is fueled by emotions that go much deeper than logic or duty. Here, Mars is motivated by passion, fear, and pain. Let us compare this placement with Mars in Capricorn to better understand the difference. In Capricorn, Mars acts like a diligent employee in a structured organization. There are rules, clear hierarchies, and predictable steps for growth. You work hard, follow the system, and patiently wait for your reward. This is the energy of persistence, structure, and respect for authority. It's predictable and stable. But when Mars enters Scorpio, it's like throwing the same soldier into the chaos of a psychological battlefield. Here, the fight is not about obeying rules, but about survival, control, and hidden motives. During this transit, the main drivers of our actions are passion, unresolved emotional pain, and fear. Passion can manifest in love, in financial matters, or in the pursuit of control and influence. Many people during this time may feel more jealous or obsessive. Obsession itself becomes a motivator, the desire to possess someone, to prove something, to achieve success at any cost. Another powerful force is past pain, old wounds that have not healed. Betrayals, disappointments, losses, all of these can suddenly resurface and push us to act in ways that are not always constructive. And then there is fear. Fear of losing, fear of being betrayed again, fear of not being enough. These voices become louder, and under their influence, we may make decisions that we would not normally consider. It's important to understand that Scorpio is a water sign, but not like gentle Pisces or emotional Cancer. Scorpio's waters are deep, dark, and often stormy. They hide secrets, traumas, and untapped power. When Mars enters this realm, its fiery energy meets emotional intensity, and the result can be either transformation or destruction. On the one hand, we can burn bridges, break relationships, or lose something important because of our own obsessions. On the other hand, if we manage to harness this power, we can transform ourselves like the mythical phoenix rising from the ashes, a direct symbol of Scorpio. The energy of Mars in Scorpio is rarely neutral. It's all or nothing, black or white, no middle ground. During this time, our actions are often fueled not by love, but by anger, resentment, or the desire to prove ourselves. Revenge, confrontation, and power struggles are common themes, and the danger is that the price we pay may be higher than the value of the victory itself. That is why awareness is crucial. If you feel that your actions are driven by fear, jealousy, or revenge, stop and reflect before acting. This transit also strongly influences matters related to finances, especially shared resources. Scorpio traditionally rules other people's money, taxes, debts, inheritances, and investments. During this period, financial disputes, arguments about joint property, or issues with alimony or loans may come to the surface. People may become more possessive or suspicious about money. For example, you may find yourself double-checking a partner's spending or questioning a business partner's honesty. Tension in financial matters is almost inevitable, but it can also push you to make long overdue decisions, such as finally resolving debt or rethinking joint budgets. At the interpersonal level, Mars in Scorpio often manifests as manipulation. Words may be used as weapons. People may deliberately provoke others, pressing on old wounds. Emotional blackmail, threats, or playing with someone's guilt are all negative expressions of this energy. That's why it's especially important not to allow yourself to be manipulated, and equally not to manipulate others. But there is also a constructive side. If we learn to recognize what truly motivates us, this transit can give incredible strength. Mars in Scorpio is relentless. Once it sets a goal, it doesn't give up until it's achieved. This is the energy of deep focus, the ability to withstand pain and continue moving forward. Athletes, entrepreneurs, or anyone working on long-term projects may find that they suddenly have the stamina and willpower to endure difficult phases. During this period, we may also notice an increased interest in themes connected to Scorpio's realm: mysticism, psychology, thrillers, mysteries, and even dangerous or risky activities. Many people will feel drawn to experiences that provoke strong emotions, whether that's extreme sports, passionate romances, or even gambling. It's the desire to feel alive through intensity. Several key dates within this transit deserve special attention. September 24, Mars squares Pluto. This is a highly tense and potentially destructive aspect. Conflicts can escalate rapidly, so it's best to avoid arguments or confrontations. However, if you're ready to break free from an old system or destructive pattern, this day may provide the strength to do so, though not without consequences. October 17-19, Mars makes a harmonious aspect with the karmic nodes. This is a unique opportunity to take a decisive step toward healing. Through pain or fear, we may find ourselves making choices that lead to significant turning points. It's a chance to overcome old traumas and start a new chapter. October 26-27, Mars conjuncts the black moon Lilith. This is one of the riskiest moments of the transit. Deceptions, mistakes, and destructive choices are highly likely. It's best to avoid major financial decisions or emotional confrontations at this time. October 28-29, Mars forms positive aspects with Saturn and Jupiter. This is the most constructive and promising phase of the transit. If you have a noble or meaningful goal, the universe will support your efforts. Success achieved now can have long-term positive consequences. In conclusion, the transit of Mars through Scorpio is not an easy one. It will test us, confront us with our fears, and tempt us with obsessions. But at the same time, it gives us the chance to completely transform ourselves. The choice lies in how we use this energy, either destructively, burning everything in our path, or constructively, channeling it toward deep inner change and powerful breakthroughs. Like the phoenix, each of us has the potential to rise stronger from the ashes, but only if we remain mindful and avoid letting our darker impulses take control.